down started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the tailback. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
He leaves it with his back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You know, these little 1 to 2, 3-yard gains early, they're like body blows in a boxing match, and those gains become 10, 12, 15-yarders as the game goes on, and they wear this defense down.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Open space at the 25.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They're going to run it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Might be calling a hot route. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Murphy. Fires to the right. Complete downfield.
God damn, bro. I just read that. It's the 2nd early, man.
1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to barge in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Power football with the run. Picks up the first down, still moving. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
To the ground with the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Reads it, fires complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tigers looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
Notre Dame right back to the line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Quick completion on the out. And
Bro, like, it's not letting me use her that, bro. That's an interception.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback D go in the other direction.
Blake. That's a pick 6, man.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Trying to do it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Dude,
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
bro, I had him wide.
As he lets it go.
God.
Just not quite able to make the
It like
connection.
threw it
It's
so.
incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick.
Don't get
you
frustrated,
talk about
don't get
you
frustrated.
want your
You got
quarterback
this,
to
you got
feel
this.
comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. All alone as he catches it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38. And
If
these
you would have
guys
threw
are
that
on
at
the
bounce, man, I don't know what I
And
would
you
have
just
done.
wonder now, is that the
was
play
like a
that's
throwing
finally
run in the
going to
ring,
wake
so.
this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a
Swear
lost
it was
yardage
wide
play.
open,
I
middle
can just throw
field.
the ball out of bounds. As long as it passes the line of scrimmage, we go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Not much of a chance there.
I
He just
can't
had to
make
get
those
rid of it
throws
to
with
avoid the sack.
the people in my
Another off
face.
throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been
Fucking
that so far.
defensive
Whether it's
pressure's
pass
crazy.
throws, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Like, dude, what?
Picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Going the other way, and he's got boom.
Like, why was that a lob?
After the INT sets up the
Oh, my
offense for this
God.
possession.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
To the air, it's Murphy. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this game.
Yeah, you're right, JC.
Inside
I don't know
30
who you are,
seconds to
man,
play
but
in the half.
I
We'll see how
appreciate it.
aggressive they are on this drive.
Bro,
Maybe some
all I made was one
confusion on the
adjustment.
snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Bunch formation for these receivers. From the gun. Quarterback extends the play. Slings it downfield.
Dude, like, why am I not... I even usered it, playmakered it, everything, dude. I don't think he's the fucking... He is just not throwing the ball, man.
Left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice
That's a
job
perfect
taking the big
playmaker.
playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Picked off, and they
move, bro, move. Good block, good block.
Trying to take it back. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half.
Thanks, JC. Can you just stop commenting on this stream, honestly?
Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's frustrating as a defense because you got to stop the run. There's a good chance they're running the football here in this situation, trying to punch it in the end zone. You're trying to go to the half with a little bit of momentum. This defense just couldn't make the play to get off the field.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He'll try the left side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. He uncorks a bullet to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put
Dude,
it on
what?
The offense failed to convert on fourth
No,
down.
why'd you call
But
timeout?
that
You didn't have to
change
call
their thinking
timeout.
here. Timeout
would've
called by the defense. It's
taken
their
the
first of the
5-yard
half as they'll
penalty.
make some adjustments. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
God damn.
Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible.
God damn, bro. Like, did everything right there.
Here come the Irish back on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that, get that one positive.
Turning it on!
God damn,
nice
bro.
pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, Irish!
Oh my God, man. He has like that linebacker has like 90 speed too.
This guy has been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown
that was
catches.
fucking
Talk
DB.
about a matchup nightmare for
Pick
opposing
6.
defenses.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Wimsatt. On the move, he fires. B's got it.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. The receiver was doubled and they picked it.
I mean, like, I thought he burnt him and it was going to be a one-on-one. I didn't see that safety in the back. And I didn't think that bullshit would happen.
And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Okay.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
On 3rd down, going up top.
Dude, like, that's a
And it's
pick.
incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target.
Dude, I'm not
but
fair
just
catching it.
catching
Why
the
does he keep
football
fair
that's a little
catching
bit
it?
slippery sometimes. You'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Looking to pass. It's Wimsatt. Forced out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to
Not
miss.
gonna lie, bro, I really
over
thought I
the
had
middle.
something
A lot of
there.
that times that turns into an interception.
I saw the blocking
Doesn't
set up.
get
I was like,
back.
ooh, let me
Get
follow
rid of
that.
football and give his receiver a chance to make a
That's
play.
kind of fun.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
The volley cheers going on high, and here
just got fucking pressure in my face every single time.
Maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Bro, I'm kicking it right.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Looking for space. It's Marshall.
Okay. Dude, that was almost a touchdown.
That's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Yep, tackle him for more yards. I'm reading everything, man. I'm just there just a second late, or I'm there and I just can't intercept the ball.
Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll keep it himself.
Dude, what? I was controlling a guy.
Powers through.
Good game, no, good game.
Get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a nice job by this
QB. I guess my DB, that was bad.
Right?
Okay.
Like if they don't come take me,
that's on me.
I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another 1st down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards. And
just running up the middle for 9 yards every play.
1 quarter to go, and
my
Mike, we
D-line
have
is
the
so
makings
bad this
of
year.
a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The give to the single back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man.
No. Why are you switching? Why are you switching? No one. Oh my god.
And they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip this.
Okay, that worked, I guess.
Interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
Bro, like they just started switching assignments.
But he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Dude, talk about having to have it. We needed to force the turnover. We had to get the football back. They're in such a good position to run out the clock, try to win. No, sir. Our ball, 1st down.
I'm so bad at this game.
For a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the
like
defense on
I've ran that play so many
Everybody
times, and not once has the running back done that like goofy shit where he just fucking ran behind me.
Running downhill and making a tackle.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming.
Dude, like he's getting bumped the whole time he's running a route.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football?
God damn, dude, like,
target. Nice job.
Give me a break, and I have a guy coming right to fucking in my face.
Trying to help keep them there.
Okay, I'm gonna get a fucking false start, cause... Dude, can I just... Alright, bro. Whatever. Now it wants to...
No secret what he needs here. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the right.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Breaks the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
On his feet at the 40. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is...
Dude, you gotta be kidding me. This happens to me every game. Every game this actually happens to me. Where they just get a pick, like a pick off some, like... He was wide open, too. I know I ran the same kind of fucking play in a row, but... Dude, why does the same shit happen to me every game, every single game? Especially in close games. Every single game I've thrown an interception like that. Wins, losses, like... God damn, bro.
But that was a massive play for the defense.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground.
That is so demoralizing.
Never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Dude, I cannot win. Like, I've had so many just dropped interceptions. Like,
back to pass. It's Wimsatt. He hurls one deep down the left side.
And, like, why is he running the route? Why is my receiver not jumping up and going for the ball? My best wide receiver on the field, bro. Like, he's not jumping, dude.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know,
I can't get one break, just one lucky break.
Everything in your favor.
I've been using all my interceptions. Like,
you make a big play. Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake
just
yet.
one lucky break, man.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Good game, Nelly. You should kick a field goal, you win.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. On 3rd and long,
bro, I have a guy in the flat. I have a why were you running to it so late, dude? That you're just intercept it, dude. Intercept it. My best corner is in a flat, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. I ran cover 2 flats.
Sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout.
Dude, just one interception. Can I just have one interception that I don't get myself? Oh my God.
Away from number 4 there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Bro, I should have had a couple interceptions, man. Good game, bro.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this.
You threw a fucking RPO route where my guy just jumped up and just dropped the ball.
He could join Vinny Testaverde and Gino Torretta in the pantheon of greats to play at the U. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Syracuse. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's taking a deep
Dude,
shot.
I had burnt you out. Dude, no. This is what I'm talking about.
Got to give this defense credit.
This is what I'm. Interceptions, catches. I drop everything.
They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They've barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Takes a hit as he fires.
Surprised I wasn't hit.
Incomplete thanks to the
Pressure in my face every single play.
Threw them out of rhythm.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Here's a throw downfield late. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's Wimsatt. Buys a little time. Lets it fly. And it won't.
Dude, I'm stopping to throw the ball, and it's still making me throw it. Like it makes me throw it off my back foot. Did it a couple times.
You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking up.
And it is another.
You know, I thought I threw that pretty okay too. I was just testing the waters. High passed it. I tried throwing it to the outside a little bit. This didn't work.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll leave it with him. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Hey, Nelly, just to remind you, I got somewhere to go, bro. Not
Dropping
really
back, it's Murphy. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.